Jessica Brevort, and this is Kitchen Table Productions, a show all about living the good life with low carb. Today we're talking pizza. Now in my previously high carb lifestyle, pizza was about the perfect food. Delicious, versatile, and so easy to come by. I mean, I live in New York, a place where pizza joints outnumber gas stations by about 2 to 1. Okay, I made that up. But we do have a pizza joint in just about every strip mall, and we have a lot of strip malls. Well, the thing with pizza is the best part of the pizza, the toppings, most of them are perfectly fine for low carb. I mean, you've got pepperoni and sausage, ham, black olives, mushrooms, green peppers. I mean, even onions and tomato sauce are fine in small amounts. The problem is the crust. Now, I've got one quick solution for this that we're going to explore right now, so let's get started. Now, the key to making a low-carb pizza is finding a low-carb crust, and I've got one right here, a good low-carb tortilla. Now, you can find these in many good groceries. My local market carries these in both a medium 7-carb and a large 10-carb model. Now, if you like a soft crust, you can just throw one of these in a baking sheet, load it with toppings, bake for a few minutes. Me, I like my thin crusts really crispy, and I've got 2 methods for accomplishing this. Now, the first method involves the oven, so I'm going to preheat mine to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, I've also wiped down my pizza stone. I keep this in the bottom of my oven at all times. It grabs hold on to heat, and it makes the baking more even. And because it holds on to heat, there's a faster recovery time whenever I have to open up the door of my oven. But they do need some time to heat up, so I would try to allow for a good half an hour of preheating if you're going to use one of these. Now, if you don't have a pizza stone, don't panic. Just grab your heavy-duty baking sheet and throw it in here to preheat as well. I'm making my pizza on a pizza peel. If you don't have one, and let's face it, most people won't, just make your pizza on any sort of flat, heat-resistant surface. A second cookie sheet would work well, or a silicone cutting mat might work as well, as long as it's heat-resistant. Now I'm just going to put down my tortilla. You can use any sort of sugar-free, low-carb pizza sauce that you can find. I'm going to make my own. I'm just going to put down a tablespoon of tomato paste. I like this, it's nice and thick. You don't need a lot. A tablespoon should probably about do you. There we are. Now I'll just add a few gratings here of my pizza spices. If you don't have a pizza spice grater, you can mix some garlic in, some onion salt works well, red pepper flakes, some basil and oregano. That'll do you. Yeah. Like mine nice and spicy. Alright, now I'm just going to top it with my cheese. Okay, you can use anything you like. I like mozzarella. Who doesn't? Well, there's probably somebody out there that doesn't. They just don't live here. There. And some pepperonis. Futzing. There we go. Beautiful. And it's all ready to go in my oven. Okay, here's where the pizza peel pays off. I'm just going to slide this right into my oven. And I'm going to let this bake for about, 8 minutes. Ah, looking good. I'm just going to slip the peel back under the pizza. And there we are. One yummy pepperoni pizza, low carb and ready to eat. Another pizza favorite of mine is the white pizza, so called because you don't use any tomato sauce. You just take a little bit of crushed garlic, go ahead and spread that right directly on top of your crust. There we go, all over. Now I'm going to add a few dollops here of ricotta cheese. Just kind of all over. It's looking good. Now I'm going to add in the mozzarella. You can add any type of extra toppings you want to this. Sausage works well, mushrooms work very well, broccoli, chicken. Today I'm just going to add in a little bit of green onion just for color and a little pizzazz. There we go. And after 8 minutes of baking, very yum. Now let's say you don't have an oven, or it's not working well, or you just don't feel like heating the thing up. Well, I do have a second method that in some ways is even better than the first. And I call this the two-pan method. Of course, it involves two pans. It's especially good for making breakfast pizzas, so I'm going to show you one of those right now. The first step is to heat up two pans over medium-low heat. Okay, here are my two pans. In this back one, I'm cooking scrambled eggs with sausage. I have standing by a tortilla that's been buttered lightly on one side. And my eggs are almost done, and they're getting right about there now. And I'll put my tortilla into my second pan. Oh, you can hear that sizzle. I'll turn it down just a little bit. You take your eggs, right on top. Okay, important. Put your empty egg pan back on the burner. We're going to be using it again in a second, and we want the heat. Now, whenever you make a pizza in this method, whether it's a breakfast pizza or a normal pizza with the tomato and sauce and cheese, it's important to get most of your toppings, such as the sausage or ham or whatever you're putting in there, to be warm or at least room temperature, because there won't be much residual heat to warm those up. Just kind of get everything spread out. A little bit of eggs and sausage everywhere. Ooh, there we go. That's pretty good. Now, you can use any type of cheese you want. I am using a combination of mozzarella and cheddar. I'll just get that all over the top. There we go. Now that my cheese is back on, I will take this the heated second pan. I'm going to put it right over the first. Now I'm going to let this sit for a minute, two, and then I'm going to check on it and see if the bottom is done. Does it matter which pan is bigger? Not really, just so long as both pans are big enough to cover the pizza. There. The cheese is nicely melted. I'm just going to take a look under here. Ooh. Golden brown and crispy. Yum. Now all I have to do is slice and eat. Now, low-carb tortillas are a bread substitute, and like any other bread substitute, I would recommend you limit yourself to only one a day. Otherwise, your carbs can very quickly get out of hand. We hope you've enjoyed these ideas for a quick and delicious pizza. For these recipes and others, please check out our website, kitchentableproductions.net. I'm Jessica Reward, and this is Kitchen Table Productions.